All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 17 of attempt 33 of Vintage Story Wilderness Survival Permadeath, complete with islands, continents, oceans, and exploration abound. We're on the tail end of winter. 50 hours balls deep in this playthrough, we're finally about to have our second spring begin, right as soon as March comes. We're on the tail end of January, I believe, coming up on February now, which leaves us with one more month before we're in the clear. And we can start growing more flax to make our sailboat and move forward. I am presently pounding down a shitload of quartz, and we're preparing 40 ingots of bronze so that I can make a whole bunch of lanterns for lighting up the base. Yeah, the going's good, buddy. Let's grab the tongs and pour the rest of this. I kept it hot. I'm gonna get chat ready here. There we go. All right, chat's ready. Oh, beautiful, dude. 40 bronze ingots, all done. The pulverizer processes things very quickly. We're looking good on crushed olivine, crushed quartz. Looking real good on it. All right, now, the next task is I have to plate up all of these tin bronze ingots and maybe make some more nails, but primarily the goal is to just make a whole bunch of plates for lanterns. Yeah, so let's begin that. It's not going to take anything fancy. We'll use 2 forges, easily get it done with that. You purchased Vintage Story yesterday. Right on, Patrick. Right on, buddy. You're gonna have a whole bunch of fun. And you're right. Yeah, very steep learning curve. If you ever have any questions about any mechanics, you just let me know, alright? I'm happy to share my knowledge with you. It's a difficult game, but you stick with it and you'll get used to it. You'll have so much fun every playthrough. Okay, just about all the tin bronze is now hardened sufficiently. Let's start processing it. I'm gonna need to set up the hell of hammers though, which I'm gonna need another gear wheel. We can deactivate this, move that over, and then I'm gonna need to either craft or borrow one of these gear wheels from here. I think I'll just borrow this one. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna turn down the effect sounds just a little bit, because the Helve hammers get kinda loud. Beautiful progress. Over time, Patrick, as you get better and better at the game, you're going to want to start exploring mods. I can help you find your footing there too later if you want. It's difficult to find mods that are balanced and change the game in a meaningful way without ruining certain aspects of it, but I think I've got it down to a science, buddy. Okay. I'm gonna want to make some nails out of this bronze. Most likely we'll still have bronze left over after we've run out of fuel in the forges, so we'll still have leftover bronze ingots to use. Okay. Looks like I have time to make one more plate. Beautiful. We have 14 plates. That's 14 lanterns, man. 14 lanterns. Make sure that's still working. Okay. Very nice. Move the anvil back. Now I gotta do some of my own forging here just to make some extra nails. However, actually, I'm gonna use one more coal to heat these up because honestly, it's way easier to make nails if you're using plates. Which kind of surprises a lot of people, but it's true. And I can show you guys how it's easier within seconds. Yeah. So I'm gonna move this anvil back. We're gonna keep on using the Helve hammers for the time being. Your biggest enemy has been the brown bears. Yeah, they're fast, buddy. They're extremely fast. If you're playing as a class with more movement speed, like the Hunter, you might be able to outspeed them enough to melee them. My best advice to you right now would be make a creative world, because it's flat, it's open, you can actually spawn brown bears and give yourself some spears and you can practice fighting them on flat ground, right? Same with wolves and shit, like you can practice fighting the wildlife, but brown bears, if you can beat brown bears, you can beat anything. Okay, now I just put that there. And I can make, look at that. Look how easy it is, guys, to make these nails. When you use a plate, it counts as 2 ingots. It's 2 ingots worth of voxels, but sometimes it can trivialize and make very easy the task of, like, smithing something, right? Nails is one of those things. Just like chain lamellar for making armor. Plates makes that a lot easier. Okay. And if you if the hunter isn't quite fast enough, I know brown bears, they've always been pretty broken, they've always been pretty overpowered, but I can melee them. I made a custom class just for myself to help balance permadeath, so if you want to try it, let me know. This class is dependable. I've been using it for a long time. All right, make another plate. I'm gonna clean up all these ingot molds. We no longer need them. Believe it or not, though, brown bears actually got a nerf. I was unable to kill brown bears with melee before the big update that just happened. Now I actually can. All right, more nails. Here we go. Wait, let's put... Is that workable? Yeah, it is. Okay, make another plate. Susanna's playing Vintage Story right now. She's hooked on it too. Not everyone tries Vintage Story, but everyone who tries it seems to love it. Oh shit. Kinda wish I didn't do that. You know what? That was an accident. It was a fat finger. I'm gonna give myself 2 bronze ingots in return. but I'll have to heat them up again, so it doesn't come without cost. Anyway, I should have enough nails for the distant future. We have a bunch of nails now. Oh, GMS. Yeah, I made 32 more nails. And I'll make one more plate for making lanterns. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Okay, we're good. Now I can make 16 new lanterns for lighting up the base. And I have a shitload of nails for other purposes later. Let's try to get some sleep. Past time. We have to get through February, and then we're at our next spring, and I can start growing more flax for the sailboat. Very true, Patrick. Over time, I think your experiences with Vintage Story will cause you to leave Minecraft in your rear view mirror, buddy. That's what happened to me. I beat Minecraft on hardcore difficulty. I loved it, but once I started playing this, I just couldn't go back no more, buddy. All right, let's make a whole bunch of lanterns. But for that, we're gonna need more candles. I do have 48 wax, but I don't have that much flax fibers, so we're kind of limited on our supply of flax fibers. Do I need any types of nutrition right now, or am I good? Vegetable, grain, fruit. I could drink some wine. Let's drink some wine. I gotta empty my bucket, though. I'm getting low on wine, but I still have a lot of honeycombs. I should be able to maintain good fruit nutrition through the rest of winter. Beautiful. Okay. Now I'll eat a slice of pie. 10 liters of wine and a slice of pie. What a happy diet, dude. We can all only dream of having a diet that good. All right. Is there a portal nearby that I could... Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'm trying to farm more flax fibers so I can make more candles for more torches right now. I had an idea about building the windmill. I'm going to be trying to do that a little bit here today. All right, I have enough lanterns to light all that up. Oh God, I'm so drunk. I had a lot of in the game. I drank a lot of wine in the game. My screen is going everywhere. It's a good day to get drunk and stand in a nether portal. Well, nether portal, Minecraft memories leaking through, but... Okay. Technically, I'm in the rust dimension right now, but I can't really seem to stay in it. I'm trying to trigger some monster spawns so I can get more flax fibers, but I'm not really having much luck with it. However, if I want to farm more flax fibers, I could just go into any cave and try to get some kills in there. Doesn't have to be a very deep cave. However, with my temporal stability this low, any monsters that spawn might be more dangerous than the run-of-the-mill variety. Got a flax fiber. And maybe I'll take a look around, see if there's any minerals I could gather. Nice. Okay, we broke our previous knife. Now we're using the replacement that we forged in the last episode. And I am getting some flax fibers here. No ores found, eh? Lignite and sulfur around here. That's not too important to me. That goes really deep. Are we checking this out? I mean, we can. I made a makeshift elevator out of water. Holy shit, dude. This is a dangerous shaft right here. It goes so deep. Oh, God. Screw that. I gotta heal up. Well, I got a flax fiber. Let's do an ore search here. That little tunnel went all the way to bedrock, dude. Peridotite, emerald, cinnabar, and chromite. We don't need any of that. Let's get out of here. I need to be very careful on the way up, though. This is enough of a fall to kill me for sure. It's amazing what you can do with one bucket of water, though. Hello, Encino. This run is treating me very well, buddy. Very well. Yeah, we're getting some mileage out of it. We're almost done our first winter. We're on our way to our second spring. We have one more month to get through, and then we're there, and I can grow more flax for the sailboat. But in future attempts, I might not need to grow... Like, I might not need to wait till the second spring. I learned some ways to min-max my farming that might help me to get enough flax for everything I need in that first year. Yeah, so a lot of education and learning in this playthrough. How are you doing, Encino? And Snap, how are you doing as well, buddy? Hello, Susanna Banana. Welcome, honey. It is good to see you. Are you having fun in your world, too? Yeah, we're trying to farm for flax fibers right now so I can make more lanterns. I have 16 plates made of bronze that I can convert to lanterns. We've been busy. I made 4,000 units of fucking bronze. And I also made 32 more nails, so we're good. First order of operation, bees. Have fun, baby. Once you get the wax, you can make candles and stuff. This cave goes deeper. I might investigate it. That's a pretty steep drop off. I would need water if I wanted to explore that. But I might. We can check for ores down there. Okay. Let's grab some of the water around here and then head back. We got a deep shiver. Okay. Let's have some food. I'm gonna heal up. I only have one more bandage after this, so we'll have to be cautious. You're still trying to figure out the black screen problem, eh? Shit, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Did you try rolling back your OBS version to an earlier version? That's a question I have for you, actually. Does it happen when OBS is closed? There's a locust nest here. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. I gotta try to get out of here if I can. Oh my god. I can get out soon. For now, the goal is to just fight the enemies off, not get cornered, be very careful, and recognize the fact, oh god, that I have one more bandage. I put myself right in it, eh? Go over here, use the bandage. I can place blocks to make it easier to ascend that water elevator that I made. Away you go. All right. This. There we go. Now I can take this elevator a lot more easily. Not bad. I'm liking how powerful the creatures are down there. It's just a little risky. But hang on. I got some stuff I need to grab down there before we take off. I destroyed a nest right here. Okay, I got some Jonas parts from the nest. Alright, I have destroyed another locust nest. Wow, we got some good shit from that, dude. I actually got some flax twine from that. Rusty gear. Oh, the metal spikes hurt you. Okay, I get it. Ah, son of a bitch. All right, I'm gonna need to get out of here. We're taking enough risk. It's time to go. I can't skin that. It's okay. All right. Oh my god. Oh, those spikes. I gotta go. I gotta go. Let's just get out of here. If I'm really concerned about it, I can find my way back later to keep looting it, but right... No, it is not safe. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. I gotta get the fuck out of here. It wouldn't be so bad if I had some bandages to go around. Okay, I'm out. Good. I still have to get out of here, but like now it's easier. I'm not as deep. The spawns won't be as bad. Should be a straight shot, as long as I stay out of trouble. I need a fresh stack of bandages, and I gotta try to make sure I don't have a nasty run-in with a bear, one of the local denizens of the wildlife here. Let's get home safely. We don't need to die like this. Not when we're so close to the spring of our dreams. I see home on the map. Okay. Safe. Completely safe. Holy shit. I got 9 flax fibers, though. That's 9 candles that I'll be able to make. Anyway, clear quartz, bones. I guess the bones can go in here. We grind them for bone meal later. Rusty gear. We got 3 flax twine. Rope. Metal parts. Metal scraps. Another Jonas part. You get driver crashes first, then OBS crash next in the list. Yeah, for me, like, I only did 2 things to fix it. I rolled back my OBS to an earlier version, like the previous version, and I rewinded my graphics card driver as well. Like, I did those 2 things and it ended up fixing. I need our bowl. We need some honey, and I gotta make more bandages. Let's heal up. Okay. Let's go make some more candles. I'm gonna need my ruined, residue-covered cooking pot for this. Don't want to ruin another one, right? Good morning, Claire. Good morning. How are you doing today? You know, you told me yesterday that you got the best sleep ever, and you felt like too energized. I had that sleep today. Yesterday it was the opposite. I woke up at 4 in the morning and I couldn't go back to sleep, but I woke up this morning feeling like I was too rested. You know what I mean? I had the best sleep ever. It's weird. Okay, leave that there, I guess. Oh, best sleep ever. How are you doing today, Claire? How are you doing, huh? All right, we're making 3 more candles. We made a lot. Yeah, we're able to make 12, like 9 in total, and I think we have 2 already. I think that'll finish, yeah. I'm wondering what the hell that is right there. There's like a voxel of quartz that won't go away. It's really weird. I don't know why it's there. It's like a solitary voxel of ground up quartz that's just sort of stuck and persistent right there. I'm trying to get rid of it, but I can't. Like, what? Okay, let's rebuild this. I'm gonna ask people on the Discord if they know what might be causing it. You just woke up? You haven't slept that long because you went to bed late, eh? All right, well, hopefully today's a low, like a minimal task day and you can relax. What about this? Does that work? No. Let's try relogging and see if it goes. But I feel like this will be funny for everyone, even if it's, you know, even if I solve it right away. Okay, it's gone. There we go. Funny little story. All right, now we made a whole bunch of candles. I actually ended up getting one more flax fiber, so I could make one more candle. I'll need a peat. But we can use these to make a shitload of lanterns. I need to grab our clear quartz. Damn, I didn't even know you could find buried treasure. That's pretty crazy. Is that like a treasure hunter trader thing? Like, can you buy maps from the treasure hunter to find special items? Okay, we have 10 more lanterns for lighting and 6 more plates for even more later. Oh, and I still have 2 candles in here. All right. Another 2 lanterns made. Not bad. I'm gonna go plant this birch seed somewhere. All right, let's eat. I only have 4 more bronze plates, and now I have 4 flax fibers, so I could make 4 more lanterns for base lighting and stuff. The baby goat that grew up is now pregnant. We're gonna have to wait a while before we get more milk, but right now we're still good on milk. We have like 20 liters of it. Okay, let's grab all of those, all these. That's all we're gonna need for the beeswax, and then for 4 lanterns, I'm gonna need 8 clear quartz. Okay. Interesting. All right. Man, we got such a beautiful homestead going on here. Like, for real, we do. I need to make more angled gears, though. I have a shortage of angled gears that I only just noticed recently. So I'm gonna put 1 more peat in there to make sure those candles finish, and then we're gonna go make an angled gear. Well, several. Yeah, it's gonna take, I think, resin, hammer, chisel, but it can't be QP's chisel. It has to be a normal one. Angeled gears. No. Okay. We also need fat, wood, and the saw. There's the saw. Wait, don't I still have like other wood, like maple or something? No. Okay, let's grab the fat then. Super fat. Fat booty. Put the sticks here, the fat right there, the saw, the hammer, the chisel, the wood, and finally, the resin. I'll make 3 angled gears. That should be enough for everything we require. Deposit the hammer, the saw, the chisel, the wood, the resin, fat, keep the sticks in case I need like a flint tool while I'm out and about somewhere and one of my main tools breaks. By the way, I have to replace, I never really thought about this, but I have to replace these with chert cobblestone. We have plenty. I'm actually thinking it's just about time I finish building the windmill, but I need to sleep also. We need to sleep regularly so we get to spring faster. So I'm gonna sleep any minute now. And I might want to make another bowl. I might make multiple bowls to fire or something, or, you know, make some oil lamps, whatever, right? Like, yeah, I'm gonna make another bowl and then 3 oil lamps. Oh yeah, cobblestone. Okay, we have the candles. Put them up here, put that there, put these on both sides, and boom. I now have 16 tin bronze lanterns that we can use to light up a large swath of our base. Which can be a good thing and can be a bad thing. Like, if I want monsters to spawn so I can farm them for flax, then it's a bad thing to have a well-lit base, right? My dairy nutrition has fallen off slightly. There we go. I drank 4 liters. We have 20 left. And I will also drink some wine. But honestly, I'm doing a great job of managing the nutrition. Oh yeah, angled gears. We only needed one, but I crafted a few extra just in case, you know, if we have to expand in here a little bit. Let's continue working on the windmill. I still have some glass. Yeah. I'm gonna grab a whole bunch of cobblestone. We have a whole bunch of it. I made a shitload. Let's get to the roof. And I'm gonna hang these lanterns around the base for now. Oh yeah, and let's go to sleep. I need to pass time pretty much like regularly. Okay, we're in the 1st of February. I have one more month before we're officially out of winter and in spring. Very excited about that. This ladder can't really stay here. I'll need a different ladder somewhere. I might widen the top. I'll put a lantern at the top too to light it. Yeah, okay, so let's just do what we can do with the ladder first, and then maybe we'll think about moving the ladder later. Bro, it takes skill to fuck up placing 3 different blocks in a row. Alright. We're gonna be adding glass paneling to this tower, and we're gonna add lanterns to light up the glass paneling so that it looks nice from a distance. But for now, I'm just filling it all with cobblestone to make it easier to figure out. Hang on. I may as well just dump a lantern here for now. Wow. Okay. I'm not even supposed to be able to put the lantern there. That's pretty crazy. I have just the thing. Just the good, like, I have a perfect chiseled block to put there. Kind of. We'll go grab it later. Although, if I just put that there and harvest this, yeah, that falls down and now it's perfect. Okay. Hell yeah, buddy. Although I would like it if it was angled a little bit more. So, I'm gonna put that there, put this here, step over, and then if I place it like that, it should be kind of angled. No? I guess that doesn't work unless you hang it. Unless I'm over here more, which I can try. Yeah, it doesn't angle it, but that'll do. Let's grab these. I now have light at the top of the windmill. I think I'm gonna be grabbing this ladder on the way down, but I need to widen the rim around here, which I really don't like. I'm gonna clear all the snow first, otherwise it's gonna be way more dangerous to do this, because my step up mod might actually kill me by making me walk over the snow and then fall off the cobblestone. I'm gonna have to be like beyond careful about this. In fact, unless I push that out, I can't really extend this. So I would have to harvest the windmill rotor, which is kind of shitty. I'll have to go down there and find that. I'm gonna need another axle, but this is all just stuff that we're gonna have to do. Oh my god. I hate how tense it is. Like, the step up mod is a wild card here, because if I approach something like a small ledge, or like if I stand on that, for example, my character is not going to have the crouching protection that usually stops you from falling over a ledge, right? It's a complete fucking wild card. If you step over a ledge, you lose that crouching protection. So but we got it. So I'm gonna need one more axle. I need to grab my windmill stuff, and we'll grab the ladder on the next trip, but on my way down there I can at least place all these. All right. So, windmill shit. That should be all of it. Yeah, that's all of it. Now, I need an axle, which we can get in the workshop. And I was brainstorming some ways of making this flat roof look a little better last night. We will be trying some of those methods. I have ideas that we'll try to put into practice. Practus juice. I'll be grabbing the ladder on my way down and moving the ladder to a different part up at the top. Let's eat. Wow. Wow. Okay, we reached the top. Oh my god, I was right on the edge of that ladder, eh? Holy shit. Okay. There we go. Let's grab the ladder on our way down. And where do I want the ladder to be now? Probably just like right here in the middle. We come up that way. Or even around the back, but I will make a decision, a more informed decision momentarily. I can easily harvest this ladder on the way down, then place it somewhere else. Imagine falling down, yeah? Can't go wrong with a good rim widening. Oh, buddy. Fuck yeah. That's concerning. Oh yeah. Oh, snap. We need to do one more wall on the windmill here, but yeah, I'm thinking I put the ladder right here. Or I can't really put it right there because that's where the windmill is, right? Yeah, maybe right here. However, that would stop us from having a window that we want. So maybe, yeah, I'm gonna have to build the window. Windows. We're gonna have many. How do I want to go about this here? Maybe I could just tower up and build the windows from the outside, and I never really need to go up to the top of the windmill again after this. So, all right, let's warm up first. I might even want to make more cobblestone, but I don't think I have more chert stone. And I think this is all the cobblestone we have right now, so I'll tower up as high as I can and work on what I can. Let's go warm up by the fire. Cast it into the fire. Easy. All right. We're having a really great viewership turnout today. Fucking crazy. 20 people. When does that happen? Sunday. Sunday is when it happens. All right, fair enough. Okay, we've warmed up a little bit. Now, let's head back up there. Wait, let's try to sleep first. Again, we're trying to pass time as often as possible right now. Yeah. We're on February 2nd, chat. We need to get to March 1st. There's only 9 days in February. So after those 9 days, we'll have spring again. Spring! Let's eat. I'm gonna want to drink more wine and get my fruit nutrition up a little bit, but not while I'm climbing a tall tower, right? Like, time and a place. Yeah, don't get drunk and do construction work. A few people from history would tell you it doesn't work out well. Another few people would tell you it was really fun, but those are just the ones who lived, right? Getting down from here is gonna be a right treat because I don't even have the ladder there anymore. But I know how to get down. It might seem like I don't have a plan. And that's because I didn't. I thought of the solution 2 seconds ago though, and we're good. That's done. Now all I have to do is try to carefully nerd pole down using these. Oh, our base looks so nice from up here though. Yeah, buddy. That's glorious. Glorious cheeseburgers right there. Oh shit, I forgot about this edge. Okay, wait. I can still make this work. What I'll do is I'll dig down and replace these blocks as I go. That's probably the absolute safest way of going about this. It's fucking minus 26 right now. We were actually considerably likely to die in the cave earlier when I was in that cave and I ran out of bandages just earlier today. We probably had a solid 40% chance of dying in there if I just fucked up a couple more times. Fuck. Place one more. Okay, there we go. So the wall of the windmill is now done. But we're not finished yet. We are gonna have to build windows along that shaft, and I also don't want it to just be a box on top. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start like a little staircase. It's not gonna be very big, but basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have like a pyramid shape, like steps going down this way toward the outer rim, and it'll kind of gradually incline up, right? Like just to make it less flat. Add more definition. Bro, there's like a snowstorm outside right now. That is crazy. It's fucking cold. Closing the doors doesn't even make a difference, but it makes me want to close the doors. Okay, I have 26 ladder segments currently unused. I'll put them over here with the other stones. Plain glass slabs can go. We'll put these in here with the more valuable blocks. I have 10 lanterns still for anytime we need lighting around the base. Deposit the 30 extra cobblestone. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, you know what I can do with those lanterns actually is add light to the second story patio. I still haven't done that yet. Let's go to the second story patio and add some more lighting. And I don't need to leave these lanterns like this either. I could probably wall mount them and get like the same result. So let's see here. Yeah. I mean, it looks messy. I don't know how I feel about having the lanterns right there specifically, but how wide is this wall? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. 17. There's an exact midway point 9 blocks in. Or wait. I could go 5 blocks deep like that. Maybe I'll put them right there on those corners, because that pretty much reaches the whole room. I wonder if monsters could still spawn in here because of that. I don't know, it's hard to say. That red up there, I really have no clue, but this room is so massive, it does take quite a bit to like spawn proof it. In fact, I can't even spawn proof that bit up there. I don't know if monsters can spawn up there or not. I really have no idea. I think that they might be able to, and they might just drop down, but I really have no clue. No fucking clue. Yeah, the light can't even reach up there. So you know what? We'll just, we'll settle with this, I guess. It's adequate lighting all around. And I also need light out here. Shouldn't be too hard to figure out. We're just spawn proofing this area. So this wall had 17 interior space, that means it's probably going to have 19 exterior space when you account for the wall width, like the outer edge of the wall, right? So 19 would be evenly divisible by 9 if it was 18, which means maybe we go 8 blocks and then place a lantern. Wait. Maybe move them over by 2. Okay. And then more lantern. Oh my god. More lanterns right here. I have exactly 2 more lanterns, which should be, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's it. I have fully spawn-proofed the house, but I have to raise these lanterns by 1 so they don't obstruct the walking path one bit. And silly me, I thought that I'd be bored if I couldn't make my steel. If I couldn't go sailing for bauxite, right? When I was kind of butthurt when I found out I couldn't make the sailboat, but as you can see, it's really easy to keep yourself busy. Wait, what? Why is that empty? I had a pair of antlers on there and now the antlers are gone. That's kind of weird. Well, I kept these antlers somewhere in storage. Where are they? Oh, okay, never mind. I don't have another set of antlers to put there. But there is one pair that I really like that I can only really get in creative. It's elk. Yeah, I can get like a pair of massive elk antlers. See, that's fucking sick. But I don't like where it... Yeah, I don't want it to be over there. What I'm gonna do is swap this out. Oh, yeah. There we go. So, we need to eat. I'm gonna go get fucking hammered. We did good work today, and it's time for us to get a little bit, like, shittered. I need to dump the water out of my bucket so I can take some wine. Let's watch our character get absolutely fucked. Oh, yeah. Hopeful boy. Hello. Hello, fella. I don't know what that means, but hello. Hello. How be ye? Oh my god. Dude, I'm so drunk and it is so foggy in our house because of that snowstorm. It's less foggy outside than it is inside. Oh man. Anyway, we're gonna need more chert cobblestone. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna set out in search of more black coal deposits. We need to find black coal. And oh my god, I could barely see. Yeah, I'm gonna need to bring more. Oh my god. Drunken wolf fight. That's what you get. Yeah, I need more food. Oh my god, the visuals are so bad. Anyway, yeah, let's go mining. I need water to make an elevator. Ah! That's what you get. How dare you? By the way, do I have anything in my chest? Besides lactation? No, it's empty. I might actually want to try and get some pro pick readings out here in the water. It doesn't seem all that ideal, but Yeah, nothing. You're pleasant enough, eh? Right on, Hope. Oh, that's the amazing part, Zeus. The hills are gonna be there regardless, and sometimes you'll even hate it. You'll just want flat ground to travel, and you won't be able to find it. Okay. I love how my character just gets drunk and then decides to Wim Hof it in the ice cold water. Just go for a swim. There's cassiterite right there. Technically. Do I even want cassiterite though? I made a lot of lanterns. Like that, the base lighting is fine. You know? I don't really care much about cassiterite, but I'll at least mark it later. If we know cassiterite is there, then I can go get it after if we need it. Just like all the other copper that I marked while we were looking for coal. All right, let's go down again. Oh, I'm doing great, Hopeful. I'm doing amazing. I'm having a wonderful day. Thank you very much for asking. There's more cassiterite right here, apparently. So far, I'm struggling to find more black coal. Apparently, there is more bituminous coal down here. "13 blocks away, down into the north." So I would have already found this coal. But it might not hurt to try. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna need to try and gather it. Yeah. But water might rush in as we break some of these, so I'll have to use my dirt blocks to seal off the passages. But if I don't harvest this coal, then it's gonna keep on showing up in my readings, and I won't be able to find any other potential coal in the area, so we kind of need to try. Oh my god, there's more fire clay right there. Okay. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Get in there. All right. So, is there any other coal nearby? 5 blocks away from right here to the west? That would be over here. Oh, right there. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can completely clear this vein so that we can try and find other bituminous coal. 11 blocks away to the east. 4 blocks away. 2 blocks away. 3. 3. 3. It must be above me, right? That's the vibe I'm getting from these readings. 4 blocks away. Well, it's got to be around here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Hmm. Yeah, if I don't finish off this vein, then I won't be able to find any potential new coal in this borehole. You know what I mean? Let's eat. It seems to always be 2 blocks away from here. 4. Yeah, I don't know. Five blocks away. Bro, it's gotta be up there, right? Like, I have no idea where the fuck this coal is. I might actually have to go out there in the water and fucking look, which I really don't like the idea of. Okay, right there. Let's try now. 22 block, there we go. See, now I'm detecting a new bituminous coal node. 22 blocks away, down and to the north. So, I already grabbed water. We are gonna make ourselves a little elevator right here. We're gonna go down and to the north. Yeah, if you want to be able to try and find another bituminous coal spot, you have to clear the first node first. Otherwise, it'll muddy the readings. Could it be the limestone I seek? Yellowish white. Hopefully, babe. Bituminous coal, 7 blocks away, down. There we go. Come on, please have fire clay. I need fire clay, dude. I've had a real dry spell for fire clay lately. It's been very painful to get through. But it looks like this doesn't have any. Yeah, there's no fire clay here, dude. Fuck. It's so annoying. All right. I'll keep those cassiterite readings because those can have value later. Okay, I saved those cassiterite readings. Now I pretty much just need to pick an entirely different place to look for coal. It's a damn shame, but we really have to work for more fire clay now. Tis only granite. Yeah, I feel you, babe. I understand completely. That's why I have to use mods to subvert the lime. All right, we're gonna have to keep on looking for more black coal. I'll check out this area over here. I'm not expecting to find much, but I can at least try to check it out and see what I can see. We got some coal here earlier. We also got some quartz. There was coal here, but it's gonna permanently muddy the waters of my exploration, and I don't think that we actually ended up finding any fire clay in it. We definitely won't be finding more black coal down there. The issue is I'm gonna have to finish harvesting all of this vein if I want to have a chance of detecting more black coal down here. Because right now, this coal existing is what's stopping me from getting another reading for other coal. Bro. Was it worth it? Hopefully there's not too much difficult to find black coal kind of buried in the cracked stone here. That could make it a lot harder to get it all if that was the case. We certainly have more than enough black coal for the future. Like, we have a bunch of it, you know? The black coal supply is not the problem. It really just comes down to finding more fire clay at this point. And bauxite. We need to find bauxite too. Two things much easier said than done. Okay, let's try to seek out whatever final coal rocks might be around, tucked away. Bituminous coal is 7 blocks away from here to the northeast, which would be that way. Okay, right here probably. No ores found. There is no more bituminous coal around this area specifically. None right there either. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to try and seek out a different vein in a different location. But at least we eliminated this place as a potential candidate. Wait. Nothing. We're gonna swim around right here and try to get various readings for black coal. Oh, wow. Okay, right there. Bituminous coal reading. Let's get busy. Hello, Danzig Sam. Good morning, buddy. You have insomnia, eh? Hopefully you can play catch-up on your sleep tomorrow night. Well, like, you know, tonight. How you been otherwise? This black coal might be very deep because I'm still not really getting a reading for it. It's definitely somewhere in this column. Bituminous coal, 21 blocks away, down and to the west. That's weird. I thought you couldn't find coal in peridotite. Maybe whether or not you can find coal doesn't... Maybe it only depends on what the surface rock is, or maybe you can find it way, way, way underground in the, what do you call it? There's a rock type really far underground. I don't really remember what it's called right now. Phyllite. Yeah. 10 blocks away to the southwest, there should be more coal. Four blocks away. Oh, okay, so this is like a blended shirt and... fair enough. Yeah, see, that was my understanding, was you could only find it in chert, but it looks like geologically speaking, even the surface sedimentary rocks can be deep below. Three blocks away. Two blocks away over there. Oh, okay, we found the coal. Not a good sign, though. Looks like this is yet another coal vein that's not gonna have any fire clay in it. Oh my god, I'm wrong. Yes! Yeah, boy! Yeah! Alright. Let's get busy. I need fire clay like your mom needs Jamal. You're doing well otherwise, eh? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, Warlock. We're doing all right, man. We're doing all right. How have you been, and how's little buddy doing? Old, I'm sure, but he's still a happy eater? I hope there's a ridiculous amount of fire clay here. I need to make 2 cementation furnaces, and that can be pretty expensive. Right now, stockpiling fire clay is very important. We're coming up on spring. I'll be able to search thoroughly for the bauxite that we're gonna need. It looks like that's it for all the fire clay right here, but it's a start. It's a morale boosting start. It's been a while since we've had any morale regarding fire clay. We found a lot of fire clayless veins. Anyway, I thought I saw black coal kind of near the ground on a lower level. Did I? Maybe not. Oh my god, there's more right there. Okay. Oh my god, we just got gifted memberships. Warlock, holy shit, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. You just made it rain today and turned today into a win. Yo, no way, Claire got one. Look at that. Oh my god, you got those emojis now. You can spam the TIE fighters and shit. Thank you so much, Warlock. That's huge, buddy. Huge. Food on my table and shelter over my head. Oh. Soon time to get his medicine and breakfast, eh? Never seen you so happy to be wrong. Yeah, dude, when I see fire clay, my eyes light up, eh? I don't think there's gonna be any more off in those directions. I'm kind of hoping I might be able to locate a little more fire clay, though. Let's keep on looking. Let's keep on looking. Like over here, there might be more. Yeah, right, like under these. But I do think we're nearing the end of this vein, so to speak. All right. Yeah, I don't think we're finding much else around here. Now, one thing you can do is if I find black coal here, I can theoretically find more if I change my prospecting pick distance thing. But it's not easy. Let's try to dig up and see if this vein goes up. Because if it did, I might be able to find more fire clay up above. But it doesn't really look like that's going to be the case. And I can't exactly search for fire clay. Alright. Well, let's head out of here. We found a little bit of what we were looking for. Which is better than none. How often did I die before this? I've died 32 times, buddy. Yeah, every time I die, I start over, right? But every playthrough, I get better and better. I've gotten very far. I've actually almost beaten the game before. That's going to be our goal for this playthrough, is to beat the story. All right, we're going to have to get more long-distance bore readings here. The problem is, I don't know if the reading I'm currently getting is the black coal vein we were already in. It very well could be. I'll know if it's like southeast of my location. No, Ryan, this game is extremely hard, buddy. Permadeath, like wilderness survival? Oof. There's no such thing as an unlucky spawn. You can make every spawn work. I say this as a guy who usually spawns like on an island. I have islands and a shitload of ocean. My starter continent usually has everything I need, and if it doesn't, I can just do like a little bit of sailing to find it. Seven blocks away, down into the south. Four blocks away to the south. I'm hoping this won't be the vein we were just at. It could be a new one, which would be, well, preferable. Nope, that's the vein that we were already in. Fuck. Okay, yeah, I didn't go far enough before I got that reading. I need to go at least 16 blocks away from there. So we'll just consider this block 1, and then I'll try to count 16 blocks away before we get our next pro pick reading. Oh yeah, you just gotta lock in, boys. You just gotta lock in for like 90 hours. All right, we're gonna go like way over here so that I don't intermingle the readings. This should be fine. This should be just fine. Let's get a borehole reading. There is allegedly some bituminous coal down here, so we'll take a look. I'm gonna need to go back home and make another couple pickaxes soon. Hopefully this black coal node that we're pursuing right now is gonna have access to fire clay. This is a pre-existing tunnel that I already made. Well, we're gonna keep on going down. Holy fuck. Let me out. There we go. Yeah, I've definitely been down here before. Holy shit, dude. Bituminous coal is 27 blocks away down and to the west. So we're getting there. I'm in the Iron Age. Yeah, I'm approaching the end of my first winter right now. I didn't have enough flax to make a sailboat. If I did, I would probably already be in the Steel Age. But I learned a few tricks for min-maxing my farming. So I should be able to get, in the next playthrough, attempt 34, I should be able to get enough flax for my sailboat, my tailored gambus and armor, and my large windmill all in the first year. It's harder now though, right? Because the dev significantly nerfed the flax harvest, so you don't get nearly as much fibers. You used to get like 11 fibers per plant, but now you get like 5, right? And you need way more flax just to make the windmill now. 7 blocks away up and to the west. 4 blocks away to the west. Oh my god, the first thing we see is fire clay. Oh, we are so in business. Okay, My pickaxe won't last that much longer. I only have 141 durability, but we can at least get started, and we can come back here later for more. I hope the vein isn't too small. We're getting more chert for cobblestone too, which is good. We need to finish building the windmill. You're currently in April year 1, yet you've only gotten bronze. Practice makes perfect, buddy. Yeah, practice makes perfect. You'll get better at it. One playthrough after the next, right? Remember, I've had 33 attempts to try and get this shit right. Is that all the fire clay that's here? Yo, I feel robbed. That sucks. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, well, wait. I need to check up above. It's a slim chance, but there might be like more coal up top. Doesn't seem like it. Anyway, the only way that I would have a chance of locating more bituminous coal here would be if I harvested all this black coal right here. So I might try to do it. It doesn't seem like there's very much here. I wonder if I could do it with the pickaxe durability I still have left. I mean, maybe. There really wasn't that much coal here, you know? That's the thing. I wouldn't even try if it wasn't such a small vein. But if I get rid of this, I might get another reading for another potential coal mine that could yield us fire clay, so... Let's eat. All right. Hopefully, after all this is cleared, then I'll be able to find more black coal and possibly even more fire clay in this mine shaft. Bituminous coal is 11 blocks away down into the southwest. Seven blocks away southwest from there. What is that? No way did I just find fucking halite. Yo, this shit is so rare, it's actually ridiculous. And there's sylvite in the halite too. This is salt, basically. Halite is salt. It's really hard to find salt, so this just became a very important mine site. But right now, I'm more concerned about finding the bituminous coal. 3 blocks away. 2 blocks away from right there. Okay, right here. I doubt we're gonna get fire clay here though, because it's intermingling with the halite. No. Okay, well, still, in my pursuit of this vein, I did end up finding salt, which is honestly pretty crazy. And we got just under, we got 3.5 stacks, which isn't bad. 3.5 stacks of fire clay, could be worse. Let's just grab up a whole bunch of salt with the rest of our pickaxe. Powdered sylvite, used for potash, which is a crazy, oh, permanently increase the farmland maximum. That's crazy. Potash, boil 'em, mash 'em, fertilize your garden. Pickaxe has 10 durability left. There it goes. All right, let's get out of here. Can't believe I found fucking salt down here. That opens up cheese making, basically. Yeah. Hang on, I gotta break this. Make a little elevator, so, oh, let's grab some water. Eat. Yeah, this is gonna help me know where I have to go in order to find the halite. And we're gonna mark this as a salt deposit. Fucking crazy that we found salt, dude. Like, unreal. Let's take a little pit stop right here and mark this as a salt vein. Salt mine. Okay. Bub is happy eating. Right on, buddy. Right on. If you have to, Zeus, just dig yourself a little hole to hide in. You could put like a torch on the wall and your lantern, your oil lamp on the ground where you're sitting, and you should be just fine. All right, so our mine is right down there. Let's get the hell out of Dodge and go home. We did find some fire clay. I'm kind of enjoying my insomnia here. Right on. Is it strong? Is what strong? I have the memory of a housefly, so I don't really remember what we're talking about. Oh, like a heavy temporal storm? Either way. Yeah, you can take shelter from it pretty easily. Just make sure you have the food to withstand it in your hidey hole. Alright, we have a hide. I didn't get a piece of fat, but we did get a lot more stone. So, the fire clay. I think I'll just store that in here. For now. I'm gonna need, like, more space for stone. Maybe I'll put the stone in here. Let's make more fences. They'll help out with terraforming. It might even allow me to save on chert when I'm making my additions to the windmill build. I'm gonna need more clay pretty soon. Basically, like, immediately. All right. Anyway, we're gonna start from here and we're gonna kind of stair steps up to the middle. Too soon. I need a new pickaxe. Let's make a new pickaxe first, possibly even two with a new prospector's pick also. Although the prospector's pick does seem to last a pretty long time. We'll see. Nutrition. I need a little bit of dairy, a little bit of wine, and primarily, like, I could use a serving of meat. Let's eat one. There. Protein nutrition is topped up. Thank you, Danzig. Thank you very much, buddy. Yeah, it's my pride and joy. We got a second story up here. I haven't done anything with it yet. Got my decorative armor. I'm hoping to find like polar bear hides so I can make like polar bear armor on the stand, right? Found a couple of paintings. We got some trophy mounts of like antlers and stuff. Flowers. Got my animals over here. We got a pregnant goat. We got our bees. We got our farms. Everything's looking good, buddy. And we have a shitload of, I've never done this before, but I made like a cranberry bush farm. We just, they take a long time to grow, it seems. Yeah. But we'll be able to really stockpile an extraordinary wine cellar for next winter. Let's go do our iron smithing. All right, a couple of pickaxes first. I'm gonna quench them. There's only a 5% chance that the tool breaks, but if it doesn't break, then we get like a 10% boost to the block damage. So it's worth it. Okay, that's been quenched. Now let's do another pickaxe. Damn straight, buddy. Hell yeah. I didn't half-ass the house this time around, no sir. Maybe I could try to just risk one of my pickaxe heads on the test and we could see. Anyway, let's make a prospecting pick head. And then I will probably heat that up and try to go for like another quench. We'll see. There's the prospecting pick head. Twitch? Yeah, Twitch is like that. Really shitty platform. And what's really crazy is that I have my bitrate set low enough to where it should work perfectly. All right. Still didn't shatter. That's the second time quenching it. I think we can subvert the shatter chance by dropping it into the water ATM. I guess I'll do it. I'll quench this pickaxe repeatedly until it breaks, or it doesn't. I've honestly been thinking, guys, that I might not even multi-stream anymore. Like, I might just do YouTube and forget about it, right? Like, multi-streaming's okay, but I had to reduce my video quality so much just to make it so that I could stream to Twitch and Kick. When if I cut them out, then I can simply have, like, the way better quality on my video and audio on YouTube and just mainline YouTube, you know? So, like, I'm really feeling like I might want to just, like, go back to YouTube exclusivity with my content. Guess it was all just luck after all. Anyway. I'm gonna need to make a new bellows soon. I do still get people on Twitch and Kick, but it's hard to recognize that it makes any sort of difference, because usually when they ask me like what my mods are, I just funnel them over to YouTube anyway, right? And YouTube is where all of my organized content is, right? Like, it's where all my playlists are, it's where all of my, like, my Discord invite link is, it's where everything is, you know? Okay, we have a double quenched pickaxe head. I might do double quenching on my pickaxe heads from now on. It gives you like a juicy 18% power gain, right? Which is honestly pretty dope. If you do it a third time, you can reach 25%, but I feel like it's a 15% chance is a very significant roll of the dice, you know? And we already lost one pickaxe to a gamble. I would hate to lose another. But we're gonna try it. I want to have a thrice quenched pickaxe and just see how it feels to use it. No, Claire, I already have one. I told you that on Discord today. Yeah, I linked it to you, right? I have a full, big, really long playlist of all of my playthroughs, right? And it's in chronological order, so like anybody can go to this and see my first episode of Attempt 1, and then they can scroll all the way down to like now episode 7 Attempt 33. I keep a very organized channel, I have playlists for every game I've ever played, and like it's just a one-stop shop for like when I was a complete noob all the way to the end when I'm like a complete professional, you know what I mean? And I even, on my channel homepage, I advertise my most successful games and my longest series. So like down here, right, I have like Grounded, Woe, Permadeath, The Long Dark, Vintage Story, 7 Days to Die, State of Decay 2, Darkest Dungeon. I have like playlists advertised here. Yeah. Nice. Okay, I have a thrice quenched iron pickaxe, so it's gonna be like crazy good. That's gonna have a 25% mining efficiency gain. which is pretty crazy. Yeah, dude, 25% more mining speed. And for what it's worth, I might make one more pickaxe. We'll see. I think I still have enough fuel time to pull it off. It is way down in my playlists. Yeah, when you're looking through my playlists, I've played so many games, and some games I even need multiple playlists, because like when I play 7 Days to Die, for example, sometimes I play with traders, sometimes I play without traders. So I actually, if I play a mod for 7 Days to Die, for example, I would have 2 playlists for that mod. One playlist with traders, one playlist without. Right? And then for vanilla, I need one playlist with traders, one playlist without, so that people know what they're getting when they click on the playlist. And there was an and, but I forgot what the and is. I've never played Survival Craft 2, no. Oh, right. When you're looking for playlists for like a specific game, you should scroll all the way down and then press Control F. Because if you press Control F, it lets you search for a specific name, right? Anyway, our goal remains the same. I'm gonna sleep, pass time, inch closer and closer to spring, right, when we can plant our flax. And I'm gonna keep on seeking out black coal / fire clay while we're waiting for spring. All right. Yeah, we have a super pickaxe that we get to use. 25% mining speed. That's honestly crazy. Deposit that. I have almost like 750 black coal right now, which is really cool. Okay. So now I'm going to take a break from mining after I sleep, and we're going to work on building our thingy-majiggy. I need a hammer for my offhand. I need my chisel. I need the pantograph. I don't think I need the hand planer or anything. Yeah, let's get some sleep, and then let's start doing some chisel work. The vintage story might be the more complex one. It's really hard to say, buddy. I am inclined to believe it's probably the more complex one, and vintage stories just got so many good mechanics, you know. But all right, we're gonna need some light, so I'm gonna place this down right here, and then grab these. Oh, that's fast, dude. That is a crazy good pickaxe. I'm gonna use the worst one first, and then we'll end strong with the better one. Okay. So now I need to chisel this down. Like that. And then yeah, that'll do. Okay, so we can now copy and paste these. Isn't that awesome, guys? How you can do such beautiful things, but do it so quickly and intuitively? with the tools that the developer of the game gave you, right? And the developers of the mods as well. Like, this is QP's chisel mod that's allowing me to copy and paste it. But I have no doubt in my mind that in the future, the dev, he likes to, like, he will use mods as the inspiration for adding new content, so. Okay, so the first part is now done. I am going to grab some of these fences and we can use them to fill in the gaps while we continue that staircase formation going up. And it's gonna give our windmill just a cooler look to it, right? It won't look so flat and boring at the top. It'll kind of angle out. Yeah. And I could even extend this staircase. Like, what I could do is I could start the staircase thing right here. So I could go like this. And then change these blocks right here. Although I might want to raise it because I don't like how it kind of clips into this roof like that. I'd have to see it. Hang on. It might be one of those things that's so not noticeable that it doesn't even matter, right? But I want to make sure. We're the ones who got to live here. Anyway, it's barely noticeable from here and barely noticeable from the top. So I think I'll leave it the way it is instead of raising it by one more block. The copy features are really, really nice, yeah. All right, now. We're gonna have to fight a temporal storm soon. Easy enough if we use good practices and take care of ourselves, right? Yeah, this is gonna look a lot less boring, right? It's gonna like tower up. Now we have to use this and fill in the gaps. This is why it's really good to just, any excess stone that you get, just use it to make fences, right? And you can use those fences to fill in the gaps of construction. It's better than like digging up hundreds of dirt, because you're gonna get the stone anyway, and there's like no uses for the stone other than this. So just use it to fill in the gaps. So now I just lay out even more stone this way. I'll need more fence links right here. Okay. Isn't it amazing, guys, to see how a base can transform over time and become this completely different structure? yeah, and as you can see, it's just getting this nice little like sloping to it. I could honestly leave that last one flat like that if I wanted. We'll see. But I think that having the gradual gradient of the slope might be really nice for the just like drawing the eye, you know? That's a big part of interior design, is that you kind of want things to draw your eye. The problem with a lot of people when they decorate their rooms in their house is they make it too flat and too clean, right? You kind of want to have anomalies in the space that can draw your attention, because how good a room is to look at depends on how many things there are to look at. You need to have things to look at, things that draw the eye, things that stand out. And if you make your place too modern, too clean, then it's a boring room, right? Because your eyes don't wander. It's the waiting room problem, right? Like when you're sitting in a waiting room, you're bored as fuck because there's just nothing interesting to look at. All right, let's deposit our tools and let's get ready for the temporal storm. I'm gonna eat that slice of pie, and I'm gonna need new food soon. For now, though, I could, yeah, I have 4 more slices of pie, and I can fill in the gaps with a little bit of milk and juice. Well, wine. I should be able to sleep off that buzz before the temporal storm has begun. Let's grab up all of our lanterns, because we're going to want as many monsters to spawn outside as possible. That'll do. There's a little like area of light around the house from the balcony lanterns, but that's okay. Let's sleep the 2 hours away that it's gonna take for these monsters to start spawning in. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna make sure that I grab some milk. That way we have a little bit more food to tide us over, and we need to fill up our dairy nutrition anyway, so. Okay. Yeah, exactly right. Big space in the center. There's a lot of stuff to look at on the walls in various places. I want to get more paintings, but as you can see, there's like focal points, right? Like this is really nice. You got the armor stands and the antlers. Over here, I just have like my bed, but not just the bed. I also have a table and a candle. We got some plants here. We got like the barrel, the paintings. Yeah, buddy. When I learned, I watched a YouTube video about interior decorating, and it was when I watched that video where I realized, holy shit, I think I might be able to be good at this. You know, like maybe I'll try it out. There's a fucking bear sitting over there. And a nightmare drifter. The bear is coming. Yo, bear. Get over here. What are you doing? Hi. Are you coming? All right. You're mine now. Turnip pie, oh yeah, living like a king, dude. I haven't had enough red meat to make like pot pies. I might need to grab all of the lanterns from upstairs because I feel like they're probably preventing too many spawns. Not these interior ones. I like that place to be spawnless, but maybe I'll at least just grab the ones at the front and the back of the house. Very quiet temporal storm. Where's the monsters? Oh, there's one. He just spawned right behind me. Very quiet today. Very few shivers and bowtorns showing up. Step into my office, buddy. I left the door open behind me, so... Nice. Flax fiber. I gotta eat. Let's just drink some milk and get our dairy nutrition up. Oh, wow. Hello there. Yeah, very quiet. We're getting drifters, but we're not getting any special spawns like bowtorns and shivers. Every now and then you gotta click, oh my god, that guy just spawned right under me, which is kind of crazy. All right, I even did like a third person check. That's what I was saying, is every now and then you have to do a third person check so you can look around you, but we just got screwed there. Okay. Let's heal up. Okay, we got a shiver in attendance. We got a lot of enemies coming now. I like it. This is what I really want. Like, yes, please. I'm hungry. Let's eat. step into my kill office, yes. If you're gonna fight them outside, just make sure you're fighting them in third person so you can see when you're about to get flanked by something. Let's eat. I am on patrol. Yes, we're patrolling the streets. Yeah, totally. All right, let's deposit these. The hull monitor. Oh, Ryan, yeah, but I have a... Well, you need a mod. You need a mod in order to stop them from spawning in your base. Because they ignore light level during a temporal storm in vanilla. So if you don't want them to spawn in your base, you need to install the mod that I'm using so that light will actually deter the spawns from happening. Hey, it's Dave. Look at that, we get to see Dave. Hello, David. Oh my god. The temporal storm is waning. I feel like I didn't get nearly enough action today, though. Okay. Yeah, this was a boring temporal storm. We saw like one shiver the whole time. What's that huge critter? We don't even know. It's just like an eldritch terror, right? Yeah, in vanilla, the only way to stop spawns is you have to take a whole bunch of dry grass or sticks or whatever like this, and you have to place them all over your house like that. That's the only way that you can actually stop spawns, is by making sure the tile is occupied. But if your ceiling is too tall, Like they can still spawn above the grass and then fall down onto the floor. It's kind of shitty, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's why I don't play with vanilla spawns. I use the light level thing. All right, we're gonna have to make more food. I'm all out of pie. But first, deposit the milk. I'm gonna drink another 10 liters of wine. We need to get our fruit nutrition increased a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh, we're fucking shittered right now. All right, let's prepare some pie. I have 14 meat. That's really not much. And I highly doubt that I would have a successful hunt if I went out there to get meat, and we're already getting hungry anyway. So I'm just gonna make more turnip pie. All right, there we go. That's enough flour. Let's go hydrate the flour and let's make another stack of pie. I could do 2 batches. Do what I did last time and just double prep a batch. Maybe I'll do that instead. So 32 additional flour. 64 additional turnips. There we go. Yeah, we're ready. Let's hydrate all of this and get baking. I need 6 wood per oven. There we go. All right, let's drunkenly bake some pies. Oh yeah. I should let that guy know actually. Hang on. So ever since I opted into the beta, my YouTube chat hasn't disconnected once. I've been using standard mode. It's been about 3 days, and I've had roughly 8 streams, ranging from 4 to 2 hours each. I guess I should go 2 to 4, right? Okay. Let's start making some pie. The ovens are almost sufficiently up to temperature. There we go. Now let's make that second batch. All right, we have 16 pies to bake. I am an alcoholic. No, Zuzi, you don't understand. I don't have a drinking problem. I'm just very considerate of my fruit nutrition, right? A couple months back when you found me drinking that bottle of wine in real life at like noon, I was just, dude, my fruit nutrition was low. Like it's, come on, it makes perfect sense. Your world is endless granite and andesite. No limestone so far. Yeah, honestly, go with granite, babe. Granite looks great. You guys see how much better that looks, right? Having it like slowly slope up like that instead of being flat. I'm gonna want to try to do something similar with this if I can. I might want to move the dimensions of this over and then try to do a pyramid that rounds out to the top. I don't really know. I could just leave that flat. It doesn't look nearly as bad now that there is design up there, right? It doesn't look nearly as bad. The only thing I don't like is that because I have the overhang up at the top there, snow can't build up on those last steps there. It would look really nice if the snow could build up there, but it is what it is, right? Drunkenly baking pies is great. Yes, it is. Let's see how fast I can make you guys unsub by singing like a retard. Going for the world record. I'm gonna place all the torches back where they need to go, but I'll try to check on the pies to make sure I don't burn them while I'm doing it. Nice. All right, let's do the lanterns up here. Look at how nice it is in here, man. Honestly, big credit to the roof mod, though. The roof mod that we started using is a significant improvement over the default roof mod that we were using previously. One roof is now bested by like this new roof mod. 'Tis extraordinary. So really, I should encourage you to drink some wine once in a while. In fact, we should do it together for our health. Hell yeah. I get you drunk enough, I might even get Sexbot Zoos out of the deal too. That's a good time. Oh yeah. I remember my parents, they had a completely loveless marriage, but the one time that they would make love was when they came stumbling in from playing darts and getting hammered. Oh my God, it's honestly kind of sad to think about. All right. We don't have that problem though. It's just it triggered the memory. Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy with Zuzi. I'm so happy with her. She's a sweetie pie. She's so good. You're so good. I went yesterday to give her some advice on Vintage Story, and I was like, let me see your character again. Oh, you're so good. Yeah. I miss having that multiplayer world with Zuzi. I'm sure she misses it too. Yeah. It's just hard to find the time, right? She needs a world where she can always play it, and a multiplayer world wouldn't always, you know, between her shifts at McDonald's and my single player games, like, she'd go crazy wanting to continue playing the multiplayer world, and we wouldn't be able to coordinate it very often. Oh, you know me, Zeus. I got no filter. What's that emoji? Oh, that's a cat poking its head out of a box. Oh, that's adorable, dude. I could use a little bit more protein nutrition, so we'll try to finish this. Nice. Yeah, buddy. I've done such a good job managing my nutrition this winter. We always have more than 32 health points. Yeah, the multiplayer with Susanna is really fucking fun. We could play 7 Days to Die together soon. Yeah. Maybe we'll do a series where it's like, it's always really fun whenever you get a chance to show up, right? Oh my god, I have unchiseled blocks right here. I gotta fix that. But yeah, maybe we could do like a Horde Every Night series. Not permadeath or anything, but if we do Horde Every Night, then it's like, you know, when you only have like a couple hours to play, we could have like a couple hordes, try to make it through. Yeah, draw mode. There, I had missed those. I had missed that detail work for a while. All right, we got it. I'm thinking a black bear hide would stand out more here, so I'm gonna go grab a black bear hide instead. Oh yeah, the black bear hide is way better for this room, right guys? That's way better. $1,700 hours, eh? God damn, buddy. Well, it might be time for a new playthrough. All right, we're baking the last 2 pies now. So we have 16 pies, turnip pies. I love turnip pie, dude. I spend years eating turnip pie. Anyway, we're gonna go to sleep once these pies are done, and we'll be waking up on the 5th of February. We're over halfway through the month of February. I'm gonna have to head out with our new pickaxes, and we're gonna have to try to find more bituminous coal, more black coal. We still got some places we can look, a lot of places really. Like we haven't run out of options yet. And honestly, our home location with all the chert around has been taking care of us. It has been. 3,900 hours. God, I don't even think I have nearly that much. Let's take a look at how many hours I have in it. I really wish I could tell how many hours I've played Vintage Story. Well, although I suppose if I really wanted to know, I could try to like tally up all the hours that I played in my live streams, right? It's a while. I'm probably approaching the 1,000-hour mark at this stage, and it's in such a short time too. Yeah, I played that update, Danzig. I played it. What is it? 2.5? Yeah, 2.5. I played a little bit of it. I'm just worried that the game is like, they're not going to keep updating it because they were bought out by Behavior Interactive, the new people, right? Hopefully they continue adding survival things back, but it's been a fucking ghost town since April 1st. I have 3,500 hours. That's not bad. God damn. All right, let's go to sleep. We restocked ourselves on pie for a while. We don't need to worry about food for quite some time now. You found a vein of meteoric iron right beneath the gravel? Yeah, you could harvest that. I'm gonna try to look up what the benefits of meteoric iron are. Cause I think it has more block damage, which means that if you quenched a meteoric iron tool, you could get some good numbers. Meteoric iron vintage story. It's a tier 4 metal, slightly better than iron, but still less effective than steel. So meteoric iron tools have better durability and mining speed. All right, so basically if you make a pickaxe with meteoric iron, then it'll be better, and if you quench it, it'll be even better, but you'll have that 5% chance of breaking it. So meteoric iron pickaxe has 300 more durability. And a slight boost in speed. Yeah, a slight boost in speed. Okay. Maybe I'll leave those the way that they are. Honestly, at this point, I've stockpiled even more of these. I could just mirror it up, you know, like go like this or something. I don't really know how I feel about using the bare heads like this. Like, that just looks kind of weird. I think I'll just store those, right? Well, we slept. It is now the 5th of February. I need to deposit these tools, turn off the lighting overlay. All right, so let's go mining. Now that I have a whole bunch of food. I collected my raft, right? Probably. I think I'll take the raft over there. All right, well, hopefully you sleep well, Danzig. Hopefully you sleep well. Take care for now, brother. Have a good evening. Yep. Oh, it's been wonderful to see you. Oh. All right, well, we last left off at the salt mine here. So we'll continue heading this way northwest around the peninsula. I did a lot of searching over here. Yeah, we found a lot of stuff there. All right, so we need to continue our search in this area. There's more bituminous coal down here. Let's go check it out. "22 blocks away, down into the northeast." What the hell? 22 blocks away up to the northeast? That can't be right. Hang on. There might be like two veins. "19 blocks away to the northeast." All right. So we're just tunneling now. Let's eat. Hopefully we can get really lucky and find like a really fucking awesome amount of fire clay here. We need to make those cementation furnaces in preparation for steel production in spring. It's gonna be a very fun spring. And I'm gonna need to switch over the stream to another episode in an hour. "9 blocks away to the southeast now?" Interesting. "5 blocks away to the east." Well, there it is. And we struck fire clay. Right on. Now that we're here, I'm gonna start using the improved pickaxe. 25% additional mining speed because we quenched it 3 times successfully. fucking glorious, dude. And I'm probably going to try to harvest the whole vein so that we can then try to locate additional black coal after we're done here. It looks like we have some zinc up there. Some sphalerite. Or sphalerite. I don't know how the fuck you say it. I'm not really seeing more fire clay beneath this batch right here. But if I don't want this coal to muddy the readings of the next batch I look for, then I'm gonna need to harvest all this just the same. All right. And I'll probably grab some of that sphalerite while we're here. It's right here, right? Like, why not just take it? Let's eat, and let's try to seek out more black coal here. Bituminous coal 9 blocks away down into the north. So that would put us, like, maybe right here. Two blocks away. Well, I found more black coal, but there might not be any fire clay underneath it. I certainly am not seeing any right now, but I'll try to just harvest it all so we can then seek out an additional vein of black coal. And besides, if this vein is like the other one, then there might not be fire clay under every portion of the black coal, but there could end up being fire clay under some portions of it. One thing I like about black coal is it's not like copper or cassiterite where you have to break a whole bunch of stone in order to find like black coal that's disjointed or otherwise disconnected from the vein. If you find a black coal vein, all of the coal is touching other coal. So like you never have to look around for loose bits, which helps you to finish off the vein, which then in turn helps you to locate the next vein, right? With your prospector's reading. We probably have over 1,000 black coal now. But that's usually what happens when you don't find a bauxite biome and you're relying exclusively on coal to try and locate your fire clay. Literally almost just caused a cave-in. God, this, mining all this black coal so I could locate the next black coal is proving to be quite an ordeal. It's not a very small vein. I'll be heartbroken if I go to the trouble of harvesting all this only to realize that it did not yield me another vein, but we'll see. But getting more coal now just means I won't need to bother getting more peat for any purpose later. Soft stone cave-in. Yeah, cracked stone caves in regardless of your measures, but it looks like we're okay. right, I think we're finally nearing the end of this vein. And then I'll be able to seek out another. Yeah, we can't have that much more black coal left here. Okay, I'm happy to say we now have the green light to go harvest more. Oh, wait. Well, to seek out more coal. I just have to get this right here. Okay. So is that it? Are we done? Bituminous coal right here. Grab it. All right, 9 blocks away to the west is apparently more. It's far enough away to probably be a part of a new vein. But it looks like another dud that isn't gonna have any fire clay. Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna go somewhere else. I can't harvest another whole vein. We already got 500 more black coal, so... Where's our way out? Over here. Alright. I could just try going deeper, but I doubt we'll find anything more here. Yeah. All right. Let's resurface, sail down the shore. I was able to get like 200 fire clay here. It wasn't much, but it was something, I guess. All right, let's board the raft. And let's find the new place to go down. Maybe the very edge of this peninsula over here. All right, we're gonna go down right here. I'll be able to find a new black coal vein down here somewhere. Down and southeast we have to go. Now it says down and southwest. Huh. That means that just means there's probably like 2 veins, right? 13 blocks away to the southwest. Don't know how I feel about this coal being right on the coast, but... Seven blocks away, down and south. Hopefully we find more fire clay here. It's only gonna take one like massive node. Sometimes you find a black coal node and you just get this ridiculously large sum of exactly what you need, right? Like... Well, there's black coal right there, but I'm not seeing any fire clay with it. And the fact that it's this close to the water kind of leads me to believe it's probably really tiny. Yeah, I don't really think I'm finding what I need here. It just looks like it's barren of any fire clay. Fuck. All right. Now, it did say that there was another vein to the southeast, which has got me a little puzzled. Maybe I'll try to find that. Yeah, I'll try to go southeast and I'll use a shorter range setting for the search. Oh, wow. What is that? Oh my god. Random ass fucking cave. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, I'm out. Good god. That's all unstable. Fucking insane. I might be able to get some better readings down here. That's why I came down and tried to start securing the area. That elevator is now serviceable if I want to get up. "13 blocks away, up and southeast, apparently. There is more bituminous coal." I don't like this. Holy fuck, that is scary. Okay. It is way too hard to swim up these. It should be as easy as holding spacebar, but it's not. All right. Let's get some air. I might be able to make a breathing ledge up there now. If I get back up there. Okay. There we go. I gained some ground. Bituminous coal is 12 blocks away from there to the southeast, so let's get digging and let's hope that we can find it. Oh god. What? Over there? Oh, fuck me. Well, I mean, there's some brown coal right there. Bro, I'm gonna hate this. I can't even get out of here. The current is too strong. I don't suppose I can find any fire clay in this vein. We're having a really bad dry spell for fire clay. It sucks, actually. Like, we just can't find any. Alright, I gotta swim back where we came from. Alright. I'm going to abandon this mine shaft. We found 2 veins of black coal here, and neither of them panned out. I'm going to go look somewhere else. I'll get a reading over here, nice and far from the origin point of the previous reading. There is bituminous coal here, apparently. 26 blocks away, down and southeast. So this is going to be a new vein, one that we haven't seen before. Hopefully it turns up something. Oh wait, 23 blocks away to the southeast. So now we have to start tunneling this way. I really hope we get some fire clay under this one. We've been having like the worst luck with it, you know? Oh, we got a chat problem. Okay, yeah, we got our... Okay, I gotta let him know. And with this, I have decided I'm not gonna multi-stream anymore. It's just not worth the headache. I'm just gonna focus on YouTube. It'll be easier for me to manage everything, you know what I mean? Like... "16 blocks away to the south?" Well, no, those must be like two different readings. I'm gonna try to keep tracking down this one. Wait. Yeah, southeast. 22 blocks away, southeast. I'm gonna keep going southeast instead of following that reading that we previously got. "13 blocks away to the south." You took off the chest you carried on your back and left it behind? That is brutal, baby. Oh my god. You have no idea where you left it? Oh my god, Susie, that is so sad. Okay, well, why don't you retrace your steps? Because when you were prospecting with the prospector's pick, I'll bet you left a whole bunch of markers on the map, didn't you? That is pretty brutal, though. Like, you have my sympathy. I know what it's like. I see fire clay. Nice. Hopefully we can get a whole bunch of it here, because I'm tired of the dry spell, you know? Oh god, Zuzi, I am so sorry about that. I mean, wouldn't it be near your quartz vein? You'll get used to it. Eventually, you're gonna treat that backpack like it's an extension of yourself, but you just installed the carry-on mod yesterday. You're not used to using it, right? I have the benefit of, like, obviously having the footage, right? So every time that happens to me, I've always been able to, like, go back and be like, okay, I was over here. It's between these two trees in this area. I'm really sorry that happened to you, though, sweetie. You'll get better at it. You just give it time. All right, let's deposit some stuff. We have a whole bunch of items that could do with depositing. Let's eat. Hey, sweetie.
Will you have lunch?
What is it?
It's a soup with, well, it's soup with wieners, potatoes, and veggies in it. And then there's chicken. I think it's like a cheese sauce.
I think I'm okay.
Cheese sauce. Come on.
No, I morbidly fear.
Stop.
Okay, I'm good.
I was present. The only wooden spatula was used for the soup.
It's okay, sweetie.
Ugh.
All right. We're gonna have to turn over the stream soon, but I'm not gonna be multi-streaming anymore, which should be interesting. I just kind of want to mainline YouTube from now on. It'll make things more smooth, because I feel like I've been sacrificing my YouTube effectiveness to try and get Kick and Twitch off the ground. You know what I mean? Anyway, we were able to get some fire clay there, a reasonable amount. Like, we did okay. Grab the lead, more lead. Okay, this was where I got sort of a fork in the road. There was a reading to the southwest here. Wasn't there? I don't know. Let's just go 23 blocks to the south and see if we find it again. Four blocks away. 3 from right there. Six to the east. That would be this way. Alright, so this is just the other one that I had already found. I could have sworn I got a southwest reading here, though. That's what's confusing me, is like way back here, I got a bituminous coal southwest. Alright, well, we're not gonna bother. I'll go find another place to look. All right. I guess let's keep looking. But at least I found some fire clay there. That is good. I really don't like mining in peninsula, like in, well, canals like this. It can be really hard to find what you're actually looking for. What is that? That's brown coal. 30 blocks away down into the west. What are the odds that that's the one I had already found? "11 blocks away to the west. Let's go check it out." Two blocks away from right there. I don't think this is the one that we found over there. I think this is a new clay black coal deposit, so let's get looking. Fuck, that doesn't even stop the water flow. All right, I found more fire clay, but I'm gonna have to get rid of this water in order to... which could be easier said than done. Can I make like any blocks out of this? Not really. Yo, there's more over there. Holy shit. Okay, that matters. This is a pretty interesting place to be. Oh shit. Oh shit. Go, 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 go. Go. Started drowning. Holy shit, that was scary. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get all that. Mainly because the water current tends to make me get stuck and move me around when I don't consent to it. Like this. That's so stupid. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna fucking swim up to the surface and maybe come back down. Yeah, the water physics need a lot of work. Unless the undertow is meant to be like a realistic charm, which, I mean, sure, but it still pisses me off. Anyway, I have a little air bubble right now, so... let's try to use it. Okay. I think that'll do. At least for right here. Like, I don't think I'm getting any more fire clay around that, but there is more here. Which I can now try to get because I should be able to seal off the flow of the water using this gravel I brought. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. Okay. have to dig my way in there, but I also have to seal off the water flow, so. Okay, we got it. Okay, I think that's all the fire clay we're getting here. But at least we got some. Hell, we did good finding that other fire clay across the water. February 6th. All right. Now we're gonna go kind of up there. All right, we'll see you shortly, Claire. Probably in the next episode. All right, this spot looks good. There is bituminous coal here. I'm gonna grab some dirt though. I need to make more blocks. Bituminous coal 22 blocks away to the southeast. I think I'm gonna move the elevator because of what just happened there. We'll go this way. Yeah. All right, 11 blocks away to the southeast. Let's get digging southeast. Five blocks away down, apparently. Grab more water, make another elevator. Okay, there's a fucking bell here, which is honestly insane. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm out. Fuck that. We're gonna go look somewhere else. That bell summons all manner of nasty creatures to kill me. What is that? A boat's horn. That's just brown coal adorning the cliffside. Let's go check over here. Pull over right here and see what we can see. Alright guys, it's time for me to transfer you over to the new stream. And this time I won't be multi-streaming. It's gonna be weird. We're just gonna do YouTube. Yeah. Episode 18. All right, so I'm gonna log out right here and then we'll just continue as we were. I'm going to want to increase my bit rate, actually. I have a lot of spare bit rate that I'll be able to use now. Yeah, make way better YouTube quality. No more dumbing it down for Kick and Twitch to keep up. All right, well, guys, I'm going to end this stream right here. I already have the redirect prepared, so you guys should be ported right into the next one from the YouTube stream that you currently have open. Give me 1 second here. All right, we're ready. So, I'll see you guys very shortly, okay? Peace out for now.